Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
Welcome to the Wolfpack. Paul Nash 6, we the real click. The trio hit me with the tag, and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keep him with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the Wolfpack.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curves stop. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade, kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the end, somebody yowing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back, it's the Wolfpack.
How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Good, bro.
Well, all right. This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, episode 180. And as you can see, the title is Forever the Statement. This is our tribute show for our fallen late brother, Louis Daniel the Statement CASKEY. I do just want to say publicly though, I love my brother, but to this day, you know, until everything happened, I did not know that man's name was Louis, and it's still like, to me, it's still like, you know, it still gets me, you know, like, as you guys can see, you know, we have a slew of people here, you know, all here, you know, so we have more, you know, that are going to join us later. You know who I am, Jaquez. We have Jared All-Star next to me. Next to him is the Enforcer. Below me is renowned author Dirk and Lima. Next to him is also our brother, you know, from Heals for Life, Ziggy the Beast. Below that is Dark Kent, and next to him is, of course, you know, Ginger. But as you guys can see, also here with us today is my brother and the newest member of the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast officially, who is going to be continuing Dan's legacy, none other than Brentley.
Let's go, my boy.
Wait. Hey, John, what was that nickname we supposed to give him?
Nah, you can forget.
Damn, I forgot it. I forgot it.
It wasn't
I forgot it. I forgot it.
I mean, if Dan's the statement, are you the quote?
No.
That's a good point. That's a
horrible
great
joke.
point.
That's horrible.
And muted. Horrible jokes get you muted now.
That's crazy. You know, like,
what did he say?
He said is Brentley going to be called the quote instead of the statement.
It was a bad joke.
It was bad.
joke.
You
He called the what?
I don't know. He's muted and he doesn't even realize it.
because of the bad joke. We get muted for bad jokes now, Kent. I'm gonna mute you now. That was a bad joke.
You got one more chance.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I thought that would have been cool, but I'm not cool. My bad.
Listen. This is the Apollo. You lucky you ain't no Sandman on this mother. You know? Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
So listen. All right. So let's talk about this. So it's actually been about a month now. Since we've lost our brother, done a show, had to take the time to try to heal, with everything that happened, and given it, we have a lot of questions still, I know every one of us have our own, individual questions as to why and everything of that nature, because Dan meant a lot to a lot of us, and some of us have known him for a very long time. Some have only met him for maybe for the past year or so, or, and they still was able to being him was able to affect so many lives, so many lives. And, I just wanted to go around and we can talk about different things. This is our show for him, behind the scenes, Dan did so much that we never really talked about on the show. At one point, Dan was basically pretty much paying for the entire StreamYard. Basically giving because he knew that we wanted to constantly keep doing this and our love and passion for this. And sometimes, financial things happen. Here comes Dan, don't worry about it, bro. in his his voice, don't worry about it, bro. And yeah, it's just.
He also produced my first show, my first episode.
Yeah, which by the way, we're still waiting for episode 2.
I'm not doing the show no more without Dan. I don't care what y'all talking about. Shut up.
Dan also created or had action figures of the Wolfpack. There was a desk before he even became a host on the show.
Yes,
and I thought that was one of my favorite and initial memories of him making. And I looked much better than Jaquez at the table. I had a beard.
First off, stop lying. You was Mark Henry. All right, I was Jacob Fatu. Don't do that.
Much better than Jaquez. The glasses and the beard were present. So much
the
much
cap
better.
Is real. The cap is real. I can't believe this guy right now. But listen, I can say I've known Dan through a mutual friend. Shout out to Thomas. Literally, we were in this wrestling group, right? And I always remember it was just excuse me when I say this, Brittany, I love you. But it's I was who's this weird white guy with all these damn toys? And it's always having these shows with the toys. And I'm it's interesting, but I'm who the fuck is this guy? But we bonded, and we go back to used to shooting promos on each other, real actual wrestling promos on each other. I would cut one on him, he would cut one on me, we would cut one on our friend, shout out to Christopher Mormon. We would basically cut one on Thomas himself. You know what I'm saying? And also another one of our fallen brothers, Kevin Cap Barbosa, rest in peace as well. He would always we would always get into these different promo battles just for no apparent reason whatsoever. Just as fans, just basically just cutting promos on each other. Maybe he likes Raw, and I'm let me tell you, Raw was not shit compared to TNA. Okay, because TNA had everything that he needed. And just go on from there, and just years later, him just supporting this podcast and us just staying in contact and just being always able to talk about the wrestling stuff. He literally came on one day, as a guest. And the craziest thing to me is All-Star had said the lines. He was Dan, don't F around and well, he didn't say that, but don't mess around and get a job. And lo and behold, Dan was just there, and it's you gotta be on the show, bro. And it's once he came onto this show, it just everything just evolutionized for us. And all of that really goes,
You just made that word up.
Evolutionize is not a word.
No, it's definitely not.
No, it's not a word.
Revolutionize is a word.
But I like it, though.
Evolutionized, you made up, but it sounded smooth.
It was smooth.
It was smooth. You killed that.
Thanks, guys, for just like interrupting my speech. I appreciate it. I hate y'all.
I knew but yo, guys,
we are true friends here to help you out. We're not gonna make you look silly.
I want to show some love to Dan real quick because I got to go pick up my kid from practice. So I had to come up in here. I had to show some love. I couldn't let the show go by without saying
about Durkin. He's an acclaimed author and a big bootyologist. Continue.
Yes. I'm gonna adopt that. That should be my nickname for the podcast. Bootyologist.
The bootyologist. We're gonna have a segment. Who's had the biggest booty this week? Was it for Stephanie Vacure or was it Nikita Lyons?
No, I like that. That.
Yes.
All Stars are genius. All Stars are genius. I like that.
Add that.
Oh man,
But I want to say something real quick about Dan, man. I would say it's been a year since I knew Dan, thanks to Jacquez and stuff. One thing I can say about Dan, he was mad cool. Soon as I would tune into you guys and jumped on here, he took me in as a friend and later on as a brother, man. It didn't matter if you was a Roman Reigns fan or a Han Swaggle fan. Like, Dan didn't care, man. He supported your opinions, your views. Like, the dude really loved wrestling, man. He had a passion for this and the podcast. He loved this. Like, there were even times I would see him go live with Enforcer, like on SmackDowns or the nights of NXT or nights of Raw. And I'm like, yo, these guys really love this. And, I miss my guy, man. Like, I'm glad that we're going to keep the show going for him because I know this is exactly what he would want. But you could feel his presence being missed, But at the same time, though, I still feel him, though. I do. Like, I feel like he's gonna pop up like any minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
what up? And that damn voice. What up?
Dan was dope, man. He was dope, and I'm glad y'all got his son on here. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, bro? Bentley. I don't want to mess up his name. Brentley. Yo, your dad was so dope, bro. He really was, man. And he's truly missed. Bro. Truly missed. You know what I'm saying? Statement forever. I love all you guys, man. Let's keep this thing going, especially for Dan. This is exactly what he would want. You know what I mean? But let me get up out of here and pick up my kid before my wife get in my ass.
I mean, she'll get on you for that, but not for the picture and stuff. We got you.
Yeah. You see?
Bro, listen, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
God. Definitely. Thanks for having me, man.
Anytime, man.
They're good later.
Oh, man.
Real quick, my thoughts about Dan. First thing is his.
Did you just decide to go?
I did decide to go because I had it like I wanted to say this. I had it built up.
I can't really hear him.
Let me get it. Hold up. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Am I loud and clear?
Yeah,
yes.
You're clear. My question is, do you have to go pick up your kid? Why are you next?
I just felt the flow, and I figured I would be next.
Technically, Ginger has to be next because she's in the hospital. And she just gave blood about 10 minutes ago. And we need
she's going to have to take a nap soon, so you might want to,
We need her to go next and give her drugs.
Yeah, let Ginger go. Yeah, there we go.
Also, your team lost 3 weeks ago. Take the hat off.
Next. What?
My Giants are about to lose by 30. That's why I wanted to go.
That's hilarious.
Okay. It's my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
I just want to say, Dan, you still owe me my Montez Ford action figure. I ain't forget that. You were supposed to dress him up, make him all sexified and everything. I still want my action figure. I don't care what you're talking about. Anyway.
Really?
Dan, I miss you. I love you. My brother from another mother. Like I said, he had produced my first show without any. But Dan was one of them type that really do anything without, having to really ask. Like, you just throw an idea out there. He'd be like, I'll do it. And when he did it, he didn't never half-ass nothing. He had everything done on time. Jacquez.
Watch your
he
mouth.
will,
You're not gonna be
you
throwing
know,
shots at me on. Listen.
I'm just saying, he was always on time. You know, he never gave any issues. He even let me get in his ass with the whole down. Y'all remember when Trump was running for office? I was like, yeah, me and Dan, we're Trump supporters. And he
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, whoa, 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 whoa. That was so funny to me. And I just loved and appreciate everything that he ever did for me. You know, he would always check on me. You know, he knew about everything I had going on. And I couldn't, if I wasn't feeling it or if I started having my little hissy fits and throwing my tantrums and stuff, he'll come to me privately, you know, like, sis, what's up, talk to me type shit. Like, I just, you know, the little things that counted, and he hit every little spot. And I appreciate him. This is so much. And I'm tearing up, but,
It's okay.
yeah, fuck Dave Meltzer. I'm done. Can't just.
Before Ginger leaves, see, Kent. Now I'm going next. Before Ginger leaves, I also have to say that Dan is the reason why Ginger's back on the show, because he was the only adult in a whole situation that had transpired with Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. So
Yes, he brought us all together.
Shout out to Dan for being the adult in that situation.
He pulled it
my
all
brother,
together.
because you
Then he did put it together.
got me messed up. You gonna sit there and do that to me?
Oh, also, and before Kent goes, Dan also got Kent back on the show the first time he returned as well. That was also.
Oh, Dan was just funny.
Stop! You gonna stop? Ain't one of them. We ain't gonna do that. All right, we ain't gonna do that.
Bentley, one thing you should know about your dad, he's the one at the cookout making the food with the sandals on. You know them sandals with the little splits in. He said, and you're invited to the cookout too.
He's rocking the New Balances. He's grilling. He's grilling.
Rocking the New Balances is hilarious.
He the one that, making the ribs and shit. Maybe.
Nah, he would never rock no New Balances. It was always the torn up sandals. Always the torn up sandals. No,
and Dan still owe me and Kimmy some
freeze.
fresh farm eggs. We ain't forget that either.
Oh man. Dark Kent, I know you wanted to.
No, why do we keep throwing Kent in next in line? I don't understand what's going on. So I'm trying to be as lighthearted as possible because death has just been too crazy for me lately. So I'm going to keep this exactly how I feel like Dan would appreciate it the most. Number one, Jaquez has kidnapped Dan. He was supposed to bring me my cross from the service, and he never has, with Dan's remains. So I technically am in the middle of a kidnapping situation, an adult napping, if you will. Where, and Brentley, maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help. Maybe there's a ransom I gotta pay to get my cross. Like I technically don't know.
You want me to bring it? You want me to bring it after the show, sir? I'll bring it after the show.
You were supposed to bring it twice already. Like I don't know why you keeping my cross. I don't understand that.
Wait, did I get one? Did I get a cross?
Oh, now Ginger just realized she didn't get a cross. To
you,
dude. Humble fellowship.
We'll get into the rest of that later.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Ginger,
I don't want to have to do nothing to him.
Listen, what could you do?
I'm gonna do something.
All right, listen. All I know is, you better bring me my cross. That's all I'm saying. Like, bring my cross.
Wow, this is crazy. Got you.
I didn't know I had a cross. Bring me my shit. Excuse me.
Right?
I only have one, by the way. I only have one.
I just want my cross. I obviously love Dan, but in honor of Dan, I want to do this, and this is very important. Please, enforcer, screen capture, whatever you call it, clip farm this right here. Philip Jack Brooks, better known as CM Punk, is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
That's right.
He stands as one of the most influential and outspoken figures in wrestling history.
Correct.
He rose from the independent circuits, most notably Ring of Honor, which has not been Ring of Honor since he's left. He became a defining voice in the early 2000 indie scene. Punk is a technical master with storytelling, a rebellious charisma.
Amen.
a standout talent.
Yo,
Hallelujah.
Wait, hold on. All the CM Punk praise never came when I was pushing Punk.
Shut up, let him finish.
When CM Punk, when Philip Jack Brooks, when CM Punk got to WWE, it marked the beginning of a legendary run. He was a 6-time world champion with a record-breaking 434-day championship reign, one of the longest in modern history.
Hello.
Punk's pipe bomb promo in 2011 shattered the fourth wall, fifth wall, sixth wall, and redefined wrestling promos. It sparked a new era of authenticity in sports entertainment.
I've been
Even
saying the same
after
thing for 2 years.
WWE, his return to wrestling in AEW in 2021 was one of the most anticipated comebacks in modern wrestling, underscoring his lasting impact on all fans worldwide. Known for his straight edge lifestyle, unapologetic attitude, and commitment to his ideals, CM Punk's legacy is that of a revolutionary.
If I could jump, I would jump right now.
An icon who changed the conversation inside and outside of the ring. Dan, from this day forward, I will always give CM Punk Philip Jack Brooks his praise. Shout out to one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, aka the best in the world, CM Punk.
Jesus, dude.
You want me to clip?
Also, CM Punk has some pretty nips.
I've been saying that since Wolfpack.
Wait. You've been saying what? Since what? He has pretty what?
I was talking about CM Punk since Wolfpack episode 1. Let's get it right. Everything Jared just said, I said in Wolfpack episode 1. But let's bring it back to my man Dan. 2 things about Dan that I love the most. One is his love for the game. He loves wrestling. Like, if I pull a match out from 95, 96, whenever it is, he knows the match, he knows who was it, he knows the facts about it. I consider myself a wrestling historian a little bit, and Dan is as much, if not
stop the cap.
As good or better than I was when it comes to those facts. Secondly, his jokes. He was funny.
Wait, time. I'm sorry, Dark Cat. You don't think Dark Cat is a wrestling historian? For me, it goes Reese, Enforcer, Penn.
I'm sorry. Before y'all finish, did y'all hear my comment about CM Punk and his pretty nips?
We're ignoring that. We ignored that 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Sorry. My thing was messing up.
So back to Dan. He put so much love and work into his love for wrestling, the way that I do as well, and that gave me so much respect for the guy. Secondly, he wanted everybody included. You know, even when I might not have been a part of the show, he wanted to keep me a part of the show, showing that love that. And third,
as a matter of fact, Dark Cat, let's just get rid of Quez real quick and say thank you, Dan, for helping Jaquez grow up as well. I know he appreciates it. I just wanted to
fuck out of here. You ain't gonna sit there and kick me off the damn show. Sit there and say, man, listen. You think this? Hold up. First off, one thing I'm gonna get over here. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it real. That's what my brother would want me to do. Okay? Fuck out of here. You ain't gonna sit there and lie on me just because it's a tribute show. I ain't gonna take that. Nah. You have to fight me. Now you know what? Now I am definitely keeping Dan. You ain't getting Dan. Okay, you're not getting Dan now, and Dan's gonna stay over here with me. How about that?
Y'all all heard that, right?
We're gonna jump him. We're gonna jump him. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Y'all heard that, right? That's crazy.
My brother's with me.
And why don't you move your mic back? Like just
no.
And lastly, just the jokes. Dan was in on every joke. He was cool with jokes. He's fucking hilarious. And like Ginger said before, he's a part of the cookout. He was good on all the jokes and all around awesome.
I think the only person that got more white jokes than Dan was Dark Cat.
Correct. We're both the same level of Caucasian. Yeah, man. Just a quality human. And Brentley, you're gonna keep that alive for us and for the world. So, RIP, my guy. I know you're watching us, and we'll be here for you. And CM Punk is awesome. Thank you, Jared.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate everything you said, even though the last part was a lie. But yes, definitely. Hey Ziggy,
yo,
how's it going, brother? You have anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, man. I felt like I was getting to a point where I was starting to get to know Dan, and it's just unfortunate that everything transpired the way it did. I felt like I was starting to get to a point where we were starting to get to know each other, like I said, and it's just unfortunate. But the guy, just from watching the Wolfpack wrestling podcast, I was always in the chat, and everything that you guys have been saying is 1000% true. Every friend group has that glue person that is the one that's always keeping everybody together, the one that is like the center focus of the crowd, the one that keeps everybody together. And I 1000% can tell that Dan was that guy, and that's why it's so crushing and so much of a heavy hit when someone like that is taken away from us like that, and kind of like the wind getting taken out of everyone's sails, because now it's kind of like, dang, you start realizing how much Dan was really doing. And I think it's something to learn from from my perspective is definitely cherish everyone, and definitely give them their flowers while they're here. And I think we were doing that, but at the same time, it's definitely good to make sure we check up on each other, even if it seems on the surface everything is okay, because like, oh yeah, Dan's cool, he's always joking and laughing, and I didn't know our brother was carrying that weight on his shoulders like that. Definitely shocking. That's definitely something that and even me, that I didn't really know him that long, it hit me hard. So definitely know how you guys are feeling, and Brentley and the rest of everyone that is listening, definitely the family are feeling. So my heart goes out to every single one of you all.
Check in on the people that you love. Make sure they're okay. Check in on your,
Yeah, definitely check in on your, like you said, the strong friends, the ones that's the one that always seems like, he's good, he's always good. Sometimes maybe he is, but sometimes good just to have that camaraderie. And I think that it's definitely a wake up call. And Dan, definitely message taken, bro. If anything, I'm gonna make sure that definitely with the note that our brother Jared read, I think it was a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. That's some. If y'all hadn't seen the stream that Jared read, Jared had a few weeks ago, definitely go back and watch it. It's real. I know we having a good time and everything. Definitely want to let you know to Dan's son Brentley, man, you're definitely covered, bro. We got your back, and definitely once again, I just want to verbally tell you, sorry for everything that happened, man, and our heart goes out to you and your family, and we got you, man.
Appreciate that, bro. For real, man. Just a double chime in real quick. Shout out to Chris Dilworth, who just pulled up as well. He was one of the founder members of the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast as well. Yeah, I just want to just double down on something real quick. Something that Ziggy and Darken also had chimed in about, but definitely check on people, because to tell you guys the truth, like, this is just it's a safe space. So there's been times where I've felt that way, and the next person to talk to will more likely be nobody, because I don't really feel like talking to people whenever I'm in that headspace. But
exactly,
there is someone who, no matter what, like never interrupted, never like, you know, told me like, well, don't do this or don't feel that way. Like, no, just let it all out. That was Dan. Like, Dan was that person for me. You know, like if I'm going through what I'm going through mentally, and this is just a solid statement that us as Black men have to like put out there about mental health has to be seriously taken. Like as men in general, you know, like mental health has to be taken seriously. The thing about it is that I get to the point where I don't want to talk to nobody. I know like All Star, like sometimes he knows, like I'll turn my phone on D&D. I won't talk to nobody. I'll literally check messages like the next day, you know, but there's somebody I already know that I can always call, and no matter what time of day it is, or if it's even like late at night,
All Star
Dan will pick up. All no matter what. He could probably be tired as I don't know what, and he'll pick up. And if he does miss my call, he'll call me right back. Someone that, like, you know, I met through Facebook and became someone that honestly was my twin. Someone who literally, like, we've had so much similar history. It's ridiculous. We're literally our birthdays are a day apart. You know, like, honestly, everything that he explained to me, like, you know, like his favorite character being Batman, he know that was my guy. You know, I love Batman. Like, can't tell me nothing about Batman, him either. You know what I'm saying? At all. From our love of the Power Rangers, like, yes, for those that don't know, yes, I am a major Power Ranger head. I will admit that loud and clear. And I'm not just talking Power Rangers, I'm talking Super Sentai. All right, if you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. From the stuff about, you know, DC or Marvel, anything with the comics and the superheroes, you know, just conversations upon conversations, you know. But I did just want to sit there and just say, like, you know, definitely reach out to somebody, because honestly, it made me really realize, like, I know what I'm harboring inside, and not a lot of people know. Not a lot of people know. Or a lot of people will just be like, hey, you know, like, Jaw's an asshole. You know, like, or Jaw's a heel, or like Jaw's like this or whatever. But most times it could just be an act. Like, y'all will never know. Like, I literally look at it as like the words of Tears of a Clown. You know, like, and if anybody knows of that phrase, then you know what I mean by that.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, so it's neither here or there.
Don't be afraid or embarrassed to reach out to people that care about you if you need any type of love, you know. Don't.
That's true.
Make that call, send that text message, because we all care and we just didn't know. I mean, you know.
Also, shout out to Kimmy as well. We love you, and she's also going through some situations as well. So we're praying for her. You know, love you, Cuzzo.
What,
Chris?
One thing everybody knows about Ginger.
Oh, there we go. What's up, Ginger? How's she gonna sit there and say one thing that
love you too, love you, Kimmy. One thing everybody knows about Ginger is that you're always able to call me, text me, anything. I got a lot love to give. I'm always listening. You know, anytime, any part of the day.
I don't know. I mean, if I call you, like, you know, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm pretty sure, like, you don't want to be bothered. You probably be, you know, watching something with Obafemi and Montez Ford or whatever, you know, that you do, ma'am. So, yeah. By the way, like I said, Chris, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Don't say that, because I'm always shut your ass up, because I'm always up that time.
This one here. Hey, Chris, how's it going, Brody?
Hey, it's good to be back home under unfortunate circumstances. Dan supported the cookout. I'm wearing this shirt because um it was like if we had a cookout late at night, he would show up. Like, ain't you supposed to be doing the Wolfpack? Like, he'll pop up and like just get involved in the conversation or whatever. And he was very supportive of not only hashtag Kills for Life, but definitely the cookout or whatever. And once again, always throw the flowers to you guys. Like, you guys have a dope ass podcast, and you guys, this is a very devastating loss for the wrestling community, but for our community, period. So it was a shock to hear the news while I was at work, and to hear about what happened to him. I promote mental health every day. I'm going through my struggles. I've been going through my struggles this year alone. This has been a horrifying year. And mental health, for me, it is not a ego issue. When I have a problem, or if I feel like I'm going in that direction, I either podcast, I either listen to some music, or I have to find something to my happy place. Um, I don't know what happened to Dan. I really wish that he would have reached out to one of us, but we don't know what he's going through, and I'm not going to jump to conclusions of what.
Your mic's messed up a little bit.
Me?
Yeah. Got talking to the.
Oh,
dude.
Hold on, maybe I'm putting too much slob in here, man.
Don't just start your shit. Don't start your shit, please.
What I would say, sometimes people are afraid or ashamed or embarrassed to tell how they're really feeling.
I mean, yeah, and that's
touchdown. Sorry.
You okay?
You know what? You
That's
got
what
one
he
more.
said.
You got one more. You got one more.
He got muted again.
There you go.
You good? You sure?
You're good. Yeah.
You good? Yeah. Anyway, just to land my plane, I'm gonna miss Dan. I'm gonna really miss him, and anybody that's listened to the comment section, or in the comment section, or here, you guys, you already know. Doesn't matter time, day or night. You can reach out to me. Reach out to me, Ziggy, Enforcer. We're here for you. So definitely reach out to us if you need anything. That's it.
Appreciate it. So I actually want to bring up a special guest for me. Now, earlier you guys had mentioned, you heard me mention, somebody's name as the reason why I actually met Dan. And I had sent him this message because he's known Dan for a very long time as well. Please give it up for my brother, Thomas Vasquez, in the building.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Brentley's here too. I was gonna let you know Brentley's here too.
I haven't seen Brentley since he was a little kid, man. So I don't even know if he remembers me, man. But
he remembers you.
Me and Dan worked together when I was probably not too long after I first moved to North Carolina, and we ended up working at Lowe's together, and became friends, and then realized that we both watched professional wrestling, and we would talk about it at work, and he was a really good dude, we bonded like really quickly. And then what ended up happening is I actually got promoted and got shipped to a different store, but it was actually a store that he lived right by, and I got to work with his mom there. And his family was awesome. You know what I mean? They, great people. And it's just, I'm just shocked, man, because I remember my oldest son is about to be 18. So, really close to Brentley's age. And we took him to an independent wrestling show. The four of us, went to a show that one of my friends was promoting. And we got a good little picture of, two of our sons holding, the championship titles. And then, it's crazy. We always talked about going to another show, and you always think that you have time. You know what I mean? And really, like, tomorrow's not promised. You know what I mean? So we're here. Our boys are like almost, they're late teens now. We still never made it to that wrestling show, and unfortunately, we won't get that chance. But we spoke a lot, and I I actually really like that you guys made a connection, and I thought he was a great addition, to this podcast. And I try to follow it. You know what I mean? It's just I got 4 kids, man. There's a lot going on, and I'm always behind on stuff. But I'm telling you, like, I really enjoyed you guys' show. It's awesome, and I know something that I know Dan really enjoyed it, and it was great, seeing him and seeing the bond. And I regret that I couldn't make the service, and I live out here, but just watching you guys, travel to come out here, that was special. But honestly, like, people always say a lot of, great things about someone who is no longer with us, but there was really nothing negative that you could say about Dan. He was a good dude. He really knew his wrestling. And we formed a good bond. We just, I wish we had more, times that we could have hung out together, but, he's really, really missed, and it's just great seeing the love. But I know you guys spoke about the just checking on people, and man, like, that's real. You never know, like, when you're with somebody, you never know if that could be the last time that you see the person. So I don't think we should take anything for granted, man. And you're right, just picking up the phone and checking on people, I don't see anything wrong with that. And I definitely, promote that. But man, you guys just keep Dan alive, you know what I mean? Keep the show going. And I'm sure he's gonna be watching over us. But that's all I got, guys. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna watch on. But you guys continue the show. I'll be watching.
I appreciate it, bro.
Good,
Thank
man.
you, man. Thank you so much, man. All right. We also have T.O. here. How's it going, Brody?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's good? What's good, yo? What's good?
What's going on? I know Dan meant a lot to you as well.
Yeah. So first off, I mean, big up to my brothers, my Hills for Life brothers, my Wolfpack brothers. Dan was a special guy. Dan was an asshole, but he was fair. He was fair in what he believed.
I was an asshole too, but
yeah, I mean, that's why
I was evil. I was evil one. I was evil. He was a nice one.
Ja, you're a forever asshole. Dan was only an asshole in sections.
You know what I'm saying? He was a sentimental asshole, but
Dan was like a passive aggressive asshole.
He was a nice asshole. John is just an asshole 100%.
Of course.
But something like this is never easy, and especially somebody that you look forward to talk to or hear from week by week, whether it's the watch-alongs or the show. And he's somebody that could never be replaced. He's somebody that, honestly, that you strive to be on a regular day basis. He loved everybody. He loved this crazy thing that we call wrestling. He embodied everything that we all love to do. My heart goes out to his family, his kids, and those who don't know, I'm gonna give like a little small peek behind the curtain. Wolfpack and Hills for Life, we're like one-on-one. We always check in on each other, whether it's text, whether it's Facebook Messenger. We always make sure that we're good. And so it's hard to know, especially if everybody has their own lives. So we don't know exactly, like, moment by moment what we're all going through. But best believe, like, this brotherhood that we have between these two podcasts is one of a kind. And I thank my brothers from the Wolfpack, and I thank my brothers from Hills for Life because, along with them and my wife, y'all kept me alive. You know what I mean? So don't take anything for granted. never be ashamed to tell somebody that you think about them and you love them. You know what I mean? Because you never know, by you saying that might just help that person go through or conquer or help them push through something that they're going through. So like I said, I love y'all. Like I said, like Chris said, we're here. We're a text, call, smoke signal, messenger pigeon, Morse code, shit. Use AI and send us a message. We're here. So I love y'all.
Love you too, Brody. Before we continue, I did want to just play some how do I get myself back up here? Oh, really? It wants to, I think it didn't like me. It wants to keep T.O. up there. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I know. I told you my presence is a presence. Drinking in.
Yeah, and I find it funny that as soon as I said that, my chair, like all of a sudden, like made me shrink for some strange reason. I have no clue why. Like I literally felt like, you know, I was Kimmy's height. Like it was crazy. But I do have some clips that I was able to pull. Just want to play these real quick. This is one of my favorites from Dan. I think we've all seen this clip throughout the IG. So 1 second. So who wins this fatal four-way? I don't know why my face is in that picture. Who wins this fatal four-way? Suplex City Brock Lesnar, Super Cena, Reign of Terror Triple H, or Tribal Chief Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40?
Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Oh, sorry,
No.
it says pre-WrestleMania 40.
Oh, it says pre-WrestleMania
40. Pre-WrestleMania 40.
Yeah. Oh no, then he doesn't win. Go back, show the list again. Suplex City Brock Lesnar. Okay, Super Cena, Reign of Terror.
Shout out to my boy Trey for this question.
Reign of Terror Triple H is weird. So I'm gonna go with Super Cena.
I'm going with Brock Lesnar.
I'm going with Reign of Triple H because there's no way in hell he's gonna lose unless it's WrestleMania.
I'm gonna go with R. Kelly. What? R. Kelly on this one.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
What?
What the fuck? Who was R. Kelly? Are you talking about Brock? Yeah, I thought about it. He's talking about Brock. Yeah.
That shit flew right past everybody's head. Too.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, oh, okay.
Won't you break my head?
I remember that episode too. Everybody was like,
hilarious.
What?
Oh, man. Who's just like this?
He's still on business with that. That was hilarious.
Went over all y'all's heads too. You're like,
It definitely did because my plane did not land at all.
I get it. It's still the first quarter, but the Giants are up right now. Holla at your boy.
You two, I'm not gonna deal with you two down there. You and your Giants.
I'm sorry, T.O. I gotta mute you now too.
Everybody just get muted.
any violations get muted. I want to say too, the only person on here who I don't speak to on more of a regular basis is Chris, and I don't know if that's me or Chris's fault, but we'll fix that.
Clearly, that must be your fault because you do have my number. So thank you for.
But you have my number. You thought I was a whole nother dude.
Too.
You thought I was a whole nother dude hitting on you last time I called you. You should call me.
That's fine, and I appreciate you hitting on me while you a Christian.
Wait. What?
Thank you so much.
He is wilding.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, out of all of the Negroes and females in here, you just
y'all didn't have females in here right now. What is wrong with you?
Y'all didn't hear none of that. I don't know.
Not at all.
So.
That escalated.
That's why we don't talk.
I had to.
That's why I had to. I gotta do my job, okay? I gotta do my job.
In case y'all were wondering.
Oh my goodness.
That's why me and Chris don't talk. I get it now. Nobody wonder why.
What you mean?
So, but speaking of Enforcer, I do have a special clip that was for you. And I think this happened during one of the watch-alongs. And it was just like a surreal moment just for y'all. So here we go.
You know, it'd be great. Our truth comes out.
If he does odd, I'm gonna be mad about that.
What? That it was a work?
Yeah.
It's not a work. It's not a work.
I mean, I'll be mad about that though. I'll be happy because you got me.
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yeah.
because you got me.
But wait,
I'll be mad
comes
about
out
that
to
shit.
help. Comes out to help Cody or comes out to help Cena?
Help Cody. Because John
What if he come out
mentioned
and help Cena?
no. Help Cody. Because John mentioned it last night, remember? You want the truth? You can't. He kind of.
Oh, that was just perfect troll.
Wait, was the service nervous or something?
No, he said he has to go. He had to take care of the kids.
Oh.
Speaking of kids, shout out to the midget Fatu who just joined us. You know?
Okay with the midget stuff, okay?
Yeah, I'm starting. All right, the midgets here.
Wait.
Hey, Cuzzo.
Oh, never mind. Oh, the fuck. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Cuzzo.
What's up?
What's up? I know you wanted to come in and say something.
Yeah, I'm only here because Dan would want me to be.
Yeah, because I don't want you here. You know, so
I mean, I don't want to be here with you. Everybody
I
else
don't
is
want to be here with
fine.
you either. You know, bye.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? You can go hit Ginger up, and y'all can make your own tea time special, all right? Instead of having to be up here with me. All right, since you don't want to be here with me.
You know what? We can. I mean, we did pretty good for the all women show, so I mean, we can.
Yeah, all right, I got you. I'll be producing.
I know you. I know you miss arguing with me. I miss arguing with you.
Diabolical.
Love you.
Love you too.
So I'm gonna let
Wait,
you say
Ginger
what
left?
she's in the hospital. So
Oh, so she had to come on, go off. Okay.
yeah, got a lot
Yeah,
of background stuff going on.
that's pretty much me. I'm having a movie night with the kids, so I had to sneak away real quick.
Gotcha.
But yeah, definitely Dan's definitely been on my mind. I've been going through my own little thing. I lost my older cousin. That's two people in September, and ironically, they do share the same birthday, January 29th. So I'm just here because I want Dan, or if his son is on here, I still want that Billy goat. I'm not playing about that Billy goat. I definitely want
I
that
don't
Billy
know what I
goat.
can do about that. I realistically, I don't think I can get you that Billy goat.
Why not? Dan
You think I got
promised
the
me a
funds for
Billy
a Billy
goat.
goat?
Dan promised me a Billy goat, and I want my Billy goat.
You know you got to transport a
I
goat.
did not agree to inherit that promise. I did not agree to these terms. I did not agree to these terms.
Dan would want me to have my Billy goat.
All right.
So I'm coming for my
We'll work
Billy
something
goat.
out.
They'll work something out.
If I got to drive and get my Billy goat, I'm coming to get my Billy goat.
I can imagine you and your little tiny Hot Wheels car with a Billy goat in the back seat, like.
And I'm gonna roll the window down so he can stick his head out for some fresh air.
That's crazy. You in a Matchbox car. All right, got it. So,
yep.
Enforcer.
You trying to make me tear up on this damn thing. That one.
We gotta get through it, bro, because we were there.
Daniel. First of all, just like we said earlier, we had to find out your name was Lewis. Caught us off guard.
Look at this motherfucker, Lewis.
Yeah, we said who? We said who Lewis? And that's how we found out. Sadly, we had to find out that way. But got to really know Dan last December. When I had a week off or 2 weeks off, and I kept calling the show, and just found out this man is a big wrestling fan. That's one. Two, I had to find out more information. I think me and Dan could have been kindred spirits. We could have been best friends when we was younger. He was rowdy, bro. That dude was rowdy. Yeah, sharing doing content with him, learning some stuff with him, doing watch alongs, just like we did with that one, calling stuff, just enjoying it, talking about old school wrestling. It's gonna be missed. Like I didn't only know him for a year, but I feel like I knew him for 10 years. Just like y'all, I only met y'all here and there, but it's like I knew y'all all my life. But him was like I knew him for a decade or two, And yeah, I mean this blows, man. Like it was weird not doing a watch along. It was weird not hearing one of his jokes in the message board or just saying good morning, you know. In fact, I got today I got what you call those on this day on TikTok. We actually saw Stephanie Vancour's debut on Raw and how excited
yeah.
he got excited. But that's like, I mean, it's good to have these videos, but you wish their presence was here, and it just sucks. But on a positive note, as we gonna keep this show going, we got. I'm gonna remember that nickname, bro. When I remember, I'm gonna type it in there. But
it's all right. I'm gonna his mama up. I'm gonna his mama up. What was that nickname? Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Y'all getting rash now.
But we're gonna keep it going because that's what he wanted to do. And we're gonna keep it positive with a little bit of anarchy because Jacquez cannot look at him.
You okay?
I wish we had like one more, at least one more watch along.
Damn. Okay.
If I could get one wish, I wish he was down here to do one more watch along with us. And that's about it, man. I can't really say much because I might tear up on this damn thing like I did last time. And that's another thing. He probably was laughing at me and Ja, two big grown men crying. But we did, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Teared up. So, Wolfpack, Hills for Life. We're gonna do it for you, Dan. Like I said, I said to church, I'm gonna say it here. We're gonna keep throwing these up like you drinking alcohol with an empty stomach. So, yeah. I gotta say, man.
And real talk,
you muted, John.
Who muted me? Make sure you put the hand up for the one for.
When we do this, we're not acknowledging your own reign. So I just want you to say we're doing this
for the statement,
and for the one person that can heal all our pain, which is the man upstairs. So,
facts.
I wish I could have put my wig on tonight. Dan loved when I put my wig and my eyelashes on. He loved my eyelashes.
Your bonnet or green hoodie, which one you gonna be tonight?
I could put the green hoodie back on.
Yeah, you sound like a superhero. You do that one.
I am Batman.
You're
a bonnet lady right now, but
And don't do her. She doing her bonnet chronicles right now.
Don't hate on the bonnet now. Don't hate on the bonnet.
Don't hate on the bonnet chronicles.
Matter
I'm
of
not
fact,
dealing with.
y'all don't deserve me right now.
I ain't dealing with you two. All right, like you two ladies, it's trouble. I ain't dealing with both of y'all now.
You don't deserve me.
Mm-hmm.
But Enforcer, just to piggyback of what you said, I was crying hysterically when Jared, read what he read right after. So, it's cool to feel that way.
Yeah, we literally were like two big old men just like standing in the middle of the church, like just hugged up crying.
It's crazy because I had to like walk around. I was making sure my wife was all right and had to check on Jai. And then when I sat down, I just looked at it was one picture. I'm gonna tell you what picture it was. That lethal injection picture, that car.
Mm-hmm.
I love that car first of all. His car is called Lethal Injection. And I was like, God damn it, I know we could have been cool. I know we could have been cool if I knew it back then. And I just broke down because it's as y'all know, I lost too much in a couple of years. And I was just getting my mojo back, really. Like, and to lose someone that felt like I knew him for all my life, I knew him for about a year. That's like blowing you right back. I got to start all over again. So, yeah, Dan is a brother, man. Dan is our brother. He's our. If I dare I say, Dark King, he's blacker than you. But
Chill.
But if we gonna keep 100, Dan was a WWE guy.
Listen, I agree. He is black
Dan
than
was
me.
a WWE guy. Dan loves CM Punk. He was a Punk fan. He knew his Mid South NWA stuff. Me and him go back and forth on that. And I guess and I'm gonna say this, his family told me some stories about how a wrestling fan he truly was. And I should say he's still with us. In our hearts, still with us. So I'm gonna say it. That dude is straight up wrestling fan, but he also was chaos because he knew he'd get in trouble and get away with it. I found out some shit about him. I ain't gonna take his business all over here, but we found some shit about him. It's cool, man. He was all cool with me.
Just to piggyback real quick, because me and the Enforcer, like y'all don't understand, like it's like me, Dan, and Enforcer. Like we're all of us are family, but it's like us three like have had multitude of conversations. Let me say that correctly. Of
words, man.
Going through like, you know, talking of depression and loss. And these are the two, like next to All-Star, like I had three brothers that I could always like call because they knew about how much loss I've had. And every single time they would always like give me the words of encouragement I'm looking for, you know. And a lot of people know I lost my father this year. And that was very, very difficult. I'm still not okay about it, even though I don't talk about it as much. It's still something that's still fresh to me. I mean, it's not something I was expecting, you know. And with this whole situation, I'm not going to be okay I don't think I'm not going to be like the cliche, like I will never be okay. Because I mean, that's honestly how I feel. Like I don't think I'll ever be okay. I've gotten to the point where it's like it's so many losses that I'm not saying I'm like numb, but it's just like I don't know how to feel anymore because it's just so much that I've never had like the chance to like just take a breather, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like just never had the chance to like just step back and like, you know, be able to compose myself and be all right after like, you know, the last loss. But then it's like next day, someone else. Next week, somebody else. Maybe next month, someone else. And it's not like it's like people like that are acquaintances. It's like people that are very close to your core. You get what I'm saying? Like people that like, you know, as we get older, we know that we're going to lose people. But someone like this, someone who's like, I feel like it was like God sent this man to be in a lot of our lives. That's just me being straightforward. God sent Dan to be in a lot of our lives. And I don't know if Dan knew how much he meant to everybody, but I'm pretty sure like I've already seen some of the comments. I'm already getting like certain like messages and everything. And I just want to say I love all y'all and I appreciate y'all for real. Like, yeah, I'm gonna need a second. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Just to piggyback off what you said, I think the lesson we've learned here is that people love you. People are going to be around you no matter what, and you can always talk to somebody. You know, I felt like losing Dan kind of like brought us closer a little bit, or just know that you have an outlet. People care about you. You know, we're a family. I think that's the lesson that we should learn from this above all else is that that we're a family and that, you know, we'll have each other's backs. And no matter what, there's always somebody that you can call, text, email, carrier pigeon, anything that your family, whether it's your real family, your wrestling family, your football family, whatever. Just one, if you're feeling bad, reach out to people, and 2, check in on everybody you care about. If you haven't heard from them in a couple of weeks or a month or 2, hey, how's it going? How you doing? How you living? You know, I think it's a lesson in just to value the people around you, because life is short.
I agree. I definitely agree. I do have another video, another clip that, because we all know Dan was he was a character within himself. So if it wasn't stuff that he was doing on the show, he was also like, creating his own things. And this one was probably one of the most hilarious ones I did see. I'm gonna let y'all watch it real quick.
Hey, Tony. I think we found a new plug.
It's just the random. It's just the randomness for me. It's just shit's hilarious. I swear.
Listen, the most random one, and this is probably shout out to Kylie because she remembers, but it was literally like one random day. We're just all just like, I don't even know. Like, we literally just woke up to this video. And it was Dan sending this random video into our chat. And since he sent that video, it has become the staple of who I am as a person now. Because it seems that everybody always refers to this now when they say press the button. And this is, let me just play this.
You did that video already?
I got the video. Here we go.
Oh, hello. This is Jaws Brain. Yeah, we're deciding if you should give a fuck or not today. My favorite button in this whole place is the violence button. Let's press it.
I've seen that one before. That's funny.
Press the button.
Press it. Press the goddamn button. Oh man, listen. I listen. That
was definitely one of my faves because I think that was a day after you like completely crashed out.
I really did
that video.
I forgot who it was. It was probably something in one of them Facebook groups. Because one thing, listen, and shout out to Mama CASKEY. Literally, like she was actually told me that Dan would tell her about this because literally it was always me and him, always in Facebook jail. Like no matter for no reason at all, we always end up being in Facebook jail for some strange reason. So that day, I forgot what it was, but I really crashed out, and I think it had to do with one of them Facebook groups, and it have to do with All-Star trying to be like, see, I told you to stay out of them Facebook groups.
Because he always told you to stay out of them groups, and you just went right back in them, and then here you come in the chat crashing out.
By the way, it wasn't for no reason. It was always for a reason, and the Facebook groups are stupid.
What it was, every time someone says something about damn AEW doing better than WWE doing better than AEW, you comment a sentence, and then that's all it takes. One sentence, and someone give you like a freaking paragraph answer, and you got a rebuttal. And it gets from rebuttal to motherfucker. It goes like that.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all do be crashing out on them.
Guys, this is a tribute show. This is not a Josh.
But we're on you with the violence button right now because that video was spot on. That video was spot on.
Hold up. We knew Ja was a crash out from day one. From episode 1. That was already a given. We already knew Ja was a crash out.
That is not true. I plead the fifth, damn it. I plead the fifth.
You ain't gotta plead that. You ain't gotta plead anything. The truth is the truth.
We have the proof. We have the proof.
Wait, you need to plead that because it's all over YouTube.
Yeah.
So many clips on you.
Ja was crashing Ja was crashing out since episode 1. So let's
I'm
not.
deleting everything. We're gonna start a whole new episode series. Starting from episode 1. Okay.
Episode
No.
We have Top Boy Summer House, and then we have the Netflix Top Boy. There we go. We're gonna be the new.
Durkee said it best. Someone got to be the villain.
Yeah.
And it's always Ja.
Oh,
yeah, the Joker himself.
I can't help it. I am the Joker. Oh man, listen.
That's the part that's annoying is when he's a villain and it doesn't make sense.
Wow.
Now we're
Wow.
going deeper.
You know what? We're gonna get off me. We're gonna get off me. But I do want to sit here and say this. I am so glad that we do have my brother here, Brentley.
What's up, y'all?
So, introduce yourself, man, because I know you've been quiet for a little bit.
Yeah.
And let you get a chance to
Just
speak.
enjoy all the stories. That's all.
Yeah. Well, as y'all
Look
heard,
just like his daddy,
obviously-
by the way.
Yeah.
You do,
Son
bro.
of the statement. And man, I don't even know where to begin when it comes to him. Actually, I'm gonna touch on a topic that y'all really can't touch on. He was such a fantastic father to me. And I follow in his footsteps as hard and as diligently as I can every day, and I have been for years now. Because he taught me so many valuable lessons about things that I probably shouldn't even know about at the age that he taught me. Like, I was so ahead of the curve just because I had such a wonderful man to look up to. And just he was so supportive in every step through all my little phases as a young teen. He didn't care. He saw himself in me. Always called me his mini me, and I took pride in that. I always took pride in that. And you know, with the head state that he was in, we talked a lot about that because we shared that headspace to a T. We share that headspace for better or for worse. And like sitting down and talking to him about these subjects, like, you know, these dark moments, all these demons in our head, it cleared me up so much. Like, it was always let me talk to dad. I'm gonna head down to dad's house. Or even just thinking about him, there's so many times I've sat in darkness and silence, you know, just the darkest moments you can imagine. And then just the moment that I would think about him, everything was just okay. He didn't even have to be there. He didn't have to say a word to me through text, through call, nothing. I just his existence, knowing that, you know, I have somebody that truly understands me on a level that nobody else can even begin to replicate. That saved my life so many times. And I really wish I got the opportunity to tell him that, or for him to understand that properly. And you know, it's just it is really hard growing up or continuing to grow up and not have the person that I looked up to for most of my answers about life, you know, where to go, how to handle things, you know, even how to deal with things in years past that you've never really thought about or thought would affect you. It was there for everything. And, you know, not having that is very difficult. But I've learned a lot through him, and I plan to take all of that to heart, continue it on, whether it be in my personal life, whether it be the podcast, work, relationships, any and everything. Because, you know, everybody coming on here and speaking praises about how much he was loved and how much he did love everybody else is just a testament to what I'm saying right now. And you know, he will be very, very heavily missed. But on a lighter note, I want to second what Dark Kent was talking about, him being a wrestling historian. He had a PhD in wrestling history. He would expect me to know all of these matches and just no, I don't remember
time.
Junkyard Dog's debut match. I'm
Every
sorry.
time.
I'm sorry, Dad, but I just don't remember Junkyard Talk's debut match. No, I don't remember SummerSlam 2002. I wasn't born yet. How am I going to remember SummerSlam 2002? It's a great show, but he was such a creative person, man. Through the videos that he made just with the Wolfpack, through his Hood Yoda skits, to creating an entire wrestling diorama called BCW in my name, took up a whole coffee table. Like, he was such a creative person. The custom figures, the custom Power Rangers, Ja. I know you got.
Yeah, you know I still want that. You know which one I want, right? You're gonna have to Yeah,
we
we're
can
gonna have
work
to
that
talk.
out. We can work that
All
out.
right, guys.
Ain't nothing getting worked out till I get my cross, Brantley. I don't want to hear
Oh
nothing.
yeah, fair enough. You need to stop holding him hostage.
Ain't not a daggone thing.
No, they ain't get nothing till I get my Billy Goat.
Not a nothing.
Oh, wait a minute. So
Because I want my Billy Goat.
No, we got a Billy Goat, we got a cross, and now a Power Ranger.
No, because don't forget my
I
Montez
can't handle all
Ford
this.
action figure. Don't forget that.
You know, Dan, you owe us a lot of stuff. All right, we're gonna get it from Brittany. Don't worry.
A lot of stuff.
And now I got to do it. But no, being introduced to this side of my family that I'm coming to appreciate so much more every single day. Just being in the background. Sometimes y'all wouldn't even know it. I would just be in the background of some of the watch-alongs, just dead silent watching along, and it low-key kind of sucked having to stifle some of my reactions, like during like WrestleMania and SummerSlam period. But I didn't want to intrude too much, but here I am.
We knew.
We knew you were there. He would tell us.
He would always be like, I got my son.
You should have reacted.
Yeah, we was like, yeah, I got my kid with me.
Brentley, where's
that was his whole voice right there. That was his whole voice right there.
That was mean as hell. What was the name of that cat? He said was mean as hell, but that was his favorite cat.
How many mean cats was down there?
He said he had 25 goddamn cats.
I think he was lying. I think it's a little bit more than that.
Oh, wow.
That's just
he said he had like a bunch of them inside and a bunch. He had a bunch of outside cats. He had a barn cat that nobody wanted to deal with because it was too evil.
That was the cat right there. That barn cat is talking about.
The barn one. They just sit in the barn and nobody messed with it.
That was his favorite cat.
He had he told us about this one cat that if anybody went near him or whatever, that cat will like bug out at you. Like he told us about a lot about the cats.
There's a lot of personalities in that house.
You know what I'm saying? He will let us know when you in the comments. Yep, yes, he does. Every single time, like, yo, Dirk, what up? Oh, look at that. Go, hey, Kimmy, what up? What's this?
I love Dan because Dan loved my ghetto side. He just loved the ghetto family.
Yes, the only one of us, only one out of all of us that loves her.
He let me be myself.
Don't say out of all of us because I love my sis too.
And I love
we don't count you. You're just like a little, vote. So it's all right.
You know what? And the first person my Billy Goat gonna attack is you.
I mean, hey, you gotta get the goat first.
I'm coming to get that Billy Goat. I'm coming to get that Billy Goat.
The funny thing is, bro, the goat gonna be bigger than her. So I don't know why she gonna talk about she gonna be riding. You gonna be riding the goat like a horse? That's what you're gonna do?
I sure am. Straight at you. Take you out by the knees.
Look,
I hear you, chipmunk.
Bye.
Oh man, yo, I can't. Derek said, "I love me some ginger." Oh,
and I love you too, Durkin.
He's only saying that to be nice.
Hey now.
You know what? Get your hating ass out of here. Sick of you.
Oh man, listen, we're just we're all trying to have some fun to last us here because that's what our brother would want. That's just what it all comes down to. Like we're having our light laughter and jokes and everything because that's what he would have did. You know, like he would have like laughed at me and Enforcer for crying the way that we were.
I would have laughed too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Oh, I laughed. What you
I
mean?
would have kicked you in your chest. Like, you know what? Like,
Y'all sitting
That
there
that
hugging
would
each
have
other. You know what time
that
to
would
get
have been the
together.
one part where I would have stopped my tears and bust out laughing to see two grown men just booger snot crying in the middle of the
You
track.
Nah,
know
it
what
would.
Ja and
all right,
Enforcer
ain't no
look
booger
like
sign
hugging,
now.
crying? They look like chocolate and vanilla ice
Nah,
cream
I would
melting
have
when they
joined them in
hug
the
each
cry with
other.
them.
That's what they look like.
Wow. You want to
Are
take
you
this
hungry
outside?
or something?
See, this is what's wrong with society now. When a man and woman starts crying, y'all start talking about how they looking.
They
This is
look
why we
like
start
chocolate and
going on.
vanilla ice cream melting when they hug each other. Like just put it together.
You know what?
That's
You
too
know what?
moist. That's
All
too
right.
That's
moist.
crazy.
Two boys.
You know
That's
what?
two boys.
Yo,
All Star, I believe that you had something you was going
Cold
to
and
say.
moist.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Jaquez has done a wonderful job tonight, in conducting this, but I knew he wouldn't know how to close tonight, so that's gonna be my job. I want to
Yeah.
thank every single guest who's not even a guest, all of the rest of our friends outside of our immediate host group who came on tonight. Yeah, I know we love you all a lot, and evidently Brentley has taken on the task of giving out all the things his father has promised his co-host,
Mm-hmm.
and John know what he got to do. John,
Oh, what did I get? Did I get something?
there will be no show again until John does what he does. I promise. I
What did
promise you
Dan
will
leave
not
me?
see us.
He left me
I
something.
promise.
He
You
left
getting
you his
across, Ginger?
love.
He did. Did he leave me that Roman Reigns extra figure he was working on?
No, you're going to get a cross, but you have to give Brentley the address and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the time, I think they only had like a certain amount. So one went to Enforcer, one went to me, and All Star was going to come, but shout out to Stitch, she had something to do. So, yeah,
Well,
so.
Brentley, don't feel shy to throw that Roman Reigns action figure in the box.
Look,
That's
if he
that's
wasn't done
Brentley's.
working on it, you out of luck because I can't match his creativity. You
Well,
right
leave
out
it
of
as
luck.
is. Just give it to me.
You're not
All
watching.
right.
You getting work.
You want a half finished Roman
Yes.
Reigns?
Yes, I do.
I hope it looks like a gremlin and you're forced to keep it on your stand.
Why are you coming at me? What did I call you earlier? Isaac Haynes?
You see, you had to
Yeah,
remind me.
get away
I'm in
from me.
somebody's hospital
Get
somewhere. Be
away from
quiet.
me.
You do
Quiet and
look
put
like
on the
Isaac Hayes now
oxygen
that I
mask.
think about it, with the glasses
Yeah.
though in the beard. It kind of
Wow. You see
I
you see
can't
how
even
they
say
do you?
what I had in my. Thank you, Kimmy. What I had in my head that I was gonna say about you, Ja, I can't say on live. So
that's crazy. That's crazy. I guess you'll say it to me when I see you in a few minutes for you
and
for your.
as soon as we say goodbye to our viewers, I'll say it while everybody's still on here. But thank you, Ziggy. Thank you, Chris. Heels for Life. That's of course our brother podcast. We love y'all. Make sure that y'all continue to support them. It's amazing the numbers, the episodes add over there. Just amazing, crazy consistency.
Thanks, bro.
Excellent job. 100.
We
Proud
love
of
you,
y'all for real.
Ziggy. We
Y'all
love
had
you,
300
Chris.
episodes.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
I'm
My
so proud of
fellow
y'all.
fellow babyface over there, All Star, man. Appreciate you.
Ziggy,
Yeah.
please, you're a
Fuck
heel.
out of here,
You're a
babyface.
whole heel, Ziggy. So
No,
please.
he said me. I know you focused on Ziggy tonight, Ginger, because he's here.
I was
But he said
All-Star.
I was
Exactly. Fuck him. He ain't nobody.
Excuse me?
Jesus.
What the hell is going on here? Like,
Oh my Jesus.
all that
What's wrong with
baby,
him, John?
all that baby oil bullshit you be up there talking about, man. You ain't no goddamn fucking baby face. You
I'm
more
a
shadier than
baby
me.
face on a heel
Who
show.
you talking to Ziggy, Chris?
Hell yeah, don't talk about that nigga.
I'm a baby face on a heel show, sir.
Man,
I mean, he's been talking about Baby Oil too when he was like, like doing the baby dance.
I know.
See, it's that random shit again.
Thank you very much. And that was and Dan enjoyed those moments very much so as to why he would play the Diddy songs. That's also a Dan thing.
Yeah, he got fired multiple times.
Shout out to Dan for allowing me to get my Harlem Shake on.
He missing is the bubbles. Just like Ray J.
The bubbles is crazy.
Wow.
And the Ciroc. Let me tell you something about Ciroc.
wish.
No, don't tell us anything
Right.
about Ciroc.
Let me tell you about Ciroc.
Thank you,
Nipples all out
everybody.
and
Because
shit.
come to think about it, every time I drunk Ciroc, I was on some Diddy shit. So
Oh,
please.
Lord. Oh,
Thank,
yeah.
Also, I was
He
trying to do the
remembered.
benediction.
Yeah, we remember you in the bunk bed. So, you
thank,
know.
thank you, Ziggy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, thank you, Dark Kent, for coming on tonight. I can't wait to see when Brentley and Enforcer start doing watch-alongs again. I think I need to figure that
It'll
out.
happen.
Oh, that'd be
I'll
dope.
be there. I'll be there. I'll
That'd be
join y'all.
dope.
As long as
Ain't
I'm not
nobody coming
working.
to see you, Otis.
Also, I was trying to do the benediction.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. My bad.
No, they always do that to me, and then I just let them now because when I used to say something, I was the bad guy, so I'm not doing it.
And then Dan would have to come in and play the peaceful person.
Dan ain't here no more, so I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just
You
gonna.
know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even gonna go back and forth and argue for it.
No, but we love you. For the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, we're going to hopefully be back to a
Next
consistent
week.
schedule next week, and can keep watching wrestling, as Dan would say. love wrestling, all wrestling. Any 3-word acronym of a company you could think of, if you enjoy it and that's good for you, let it be your escape. As we figured out through all of this, for many of us, being a podcaster is an escape. Watching wrestling is an escape. Having friends that you maybe get to see once a year if you meet at a wrestling event is an escape. And we appreciate each other. We appreciate those of you who watch, and we're gonna forever love our brother Dan. Lewis.
My
He
Slim
mad at y'all right
Can you
Shady.
do me a favor? Can you say
My Slim
a
Shady.
prayer before we go?
Father God, well, we thank you for bringing us here at this moment, even though it was under the sad circumstances that it may be. One thing that we are able to do is hold on to memories, hold on to the love, and hold on to the laughs. I ask that those memories strengthen us along with you in our times of weakness. Help us to remember what we've encouraged everybody on tonight, and that is that you are not alone. Somebody is here to listen to you, to be a voice, just an ear to listen, even if you don't want anything said back. We a lot of times, God, help us understand that there are those who are willing to listen. We thank you even in times of sadness for giving us joy we don't understand, strength we don't understand, and most importantly, peace we don't understand. If there's anybody watching or even on this show tonight who is dealing with dark thoughts on their own, or feeling weak, or feeling down, or unloved, we ask you, Lord, for this to be a reminder that you are loved. There's so many people who care about you. There are more for you than against you at all times. Help us to see that in those dark times, to see the lights that are in our lives and reach out to them and hold on to them dearly. We thank you for Dan's life. Bless his family. Bless his son tremendously. Have them come out of this with a whole new energy that they never thought they could have, to go ahead and push his memory forward, and for Brentley to be an outstanding man as his father was, so somebody can look back at Brentley's life and say, he helped me, he encouraged me, and the example that he's going to be for so many. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Love y'all.
Amen.
Amen.
And before we get out of here, I do have some final statements from the statement himself. Since you mentioned those 3 words, there is a famous 3-word phrase that he has. And I think we all know what it is.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
So, with that being said, Dan, we love you. And we'll miss you, bro. And we're going to keep on rocking for you. It's not only just forever the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, it's forever the statement.
Dan!
Slim Shady.
We love you, Brody. We love all y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week, all right? Peace.
Peace.